Hello again, everyone. How are you? This is Efwa Elens Ede with Social Impact Consulting. I am very excited about this video. It's going to be talking about budgeting. People don't like talking about budgeting. It's like, oh my God, I'm going to see how much money I'm going to need to spend. But it's really important because if you fail to plan, you plan to fail. So this episode, I'm very excited about talking about budgeting. My last episode, I discussed strategic plan, which will be in the cards below. But now I'm going to be talking about budgeting in terms of how much it's going to cost you to do the programmatic side of the organization and administrative. Stay tuned, we'll be talking in a few seconds. The key to developing a budget is quite simple. It's pretty much how much is it going to cost you to get things done within the organization. It's very important to have this kind of information because you want to know how much it will cost for you to run an activity that will meet the objective that you need to meet your strategic plan. So, when you're creating a budget, you need to look at two things. The programmatic aspect of your organization, which deals with the fixed and variable costs, and then the administrative aspect of your organization. I'm not going to go technical in this episode because if you want to see the technical terms of a budget, you need to talk to a chartered accountant, and there are plenty of those in our beloved country. So, what you do with a budget is you figure out what is it going to cost me with my fixed costs. So, for example, rent, salaries, pension, taxes, and various information that you need to pay. And then other variable costs, which is programmatic costs. So if you want to reach out to 1,000 women by the end of 2020, it's important for you to find out what it's going to cost you to reach one woman, okay? So how much is that going to cost? And then itemize all your information to that effect. It's going to be easy for you to do that when you are actually writing a proposal to a donor. If you don't have this calculation situated now, when somebody tells you to write a proposal on a fly, say a bank CSR department says, hey, we have some extra money here and we want to reach out to 50 entrepreneurs. How much is it going to cost? You need to be able to know that number right from the top of your head. So you do your fixed and you do your variable costs. There are two general things to address in a budget. One, how am I going to create revenue? Okay? Which I'll be talking about next when it comes to fundraising. And then cost control. How am I going to create a lean system so that I can maximize social impact with the most naira and kobo possible? Okay? So that is an important aspect of a budget. So if you've been working on your budget for the past couple of years since inception, you have to look at the projected number and then the actual and variance. So if you had your 2019 budget, you have your actual now, and then you know what your variance is. So you know what to do with regards to adding money to certain line items. Maybe we need more staff. So okay, I need to add more staff because my projected cost was 1 million and I only spent 300,000. So I need to add more staff. But I'm spending too much money on transportation. So I need to do less on transportation and then add that money into staffing. This is what the budget helps you to make the right financial decisions for your organization. And when you have a budget like that, it now affects your monthly income and expenses. Okay? So once we have our budget, then you have the ammunition you need to create a fundraising plan. So I look forward to talking to you in the next video about the fundraising plan. If you want more information about that, please follow me on all my social media handles, Social Impact Consult on Facebook and Instagram. Social Impact Consulting, on YouTube. I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Take care.